It's me here again. It is currently Wednesday at about 20 to 9 in the evening. Um, Internet still isn't working. We don't know when it's going to be back. So I know that I've been saying Monday and Tuesday. We don't know when it's going to be back. So obviously, when we post these, you guys will be seeing them. This will be the last video you hear me say anything about that, because I know that you guys are probably thinking, okay, we get it now. So yeah, just apologies about the whole not having it up when I said I would on the previous videos. But yeah, we'll move on. So today we had our, I guess, second last day of orientation. Tomorrow we're going to the beach. I don't know how that is part of our orientation, I guess, to show us how to get there if we want. And then Friday we have our, what they're calling it is the Amazing Race, which is where Larissa and I will have to go to Jamestown on our own, and we'll have to find stuff. They haven't said what we need to find yet, because they don't want us to be able to kind of search for it beforehand. So we're going to find out what we have to look for. I know we're going down to Jamestown for it. I don't know, again, don't know exactly what we're looking for, but anyway, we'll be doing that, so I'm a little bit nervous about that. But anyway, back to today. So we had about an hour of our Twi lessons, apparently saying Twi is wrong, so it's Twi, as they many corrected us many times here. So yeah, we had about an hour of that. Learned a little bit about the history and corruption of Ghana, and I just want to take a second to kind of address that. One thing for those of you who don't know, Ghana has very, very rich natural resources. I mean, they've got rubber, they've got oil, they've got lumber, they've got cocoa, they've got sugar with the sugar canes, and most importantly, they have gold. So really, when you look at these strategic resources that they have, that they could be using to put into their economy, this should not be a poor country. It should based solely on the resources that they have here that they could be exporting. They should be a very rich country, but the corruption here in the government is apparently horrendous, and it's such a common thing here to have corruption in the government, and that quite frankly, that just pisses me off, because that's the greed of human beings instead. And like, it's not just regular human beings. It's not like back home where we say, oh well, the businessmen are greedy. It's like, yeah, but we're not letting them run our country. These people are running this country. These are people who the people are deciding to run their country, who are saying, like, we want you to represent us, and then they're basically crippling the country because they're taking the money for themselves and not putting it back into the economy. And I'm so mad at this. And I know I'm kind of making it sound like making light of this, but I'm genuinely irritated by this. I'm mad. Like, I mean, I look outside and there's people living in shacks. There's people living metal shacks. And it's not just like there's it's just like 100 people, like just a small village or one part of town. It's everywhere. It is everywhere. Like, there's parts of town that I'm in right now where people are pretty much living in metal huts. Like, when we went down to Jamestown, I mean, I already told you guys about everything that happened. Like, there were metal shacks. And I'm not going to rant about it anymore, because you guys are probably thinking, oh, okay, like, easy, you know. So we move on. So today we had drumming lessons, which was kind of cool. I'm not very good at it. Shocking, right? So yeah, we had those. After that, the soccer game that was on for the African Cup of Nations, that was on at 4 o'clock our time. And yeah, that was not quite as good as I had hoped. They ended up losing 1-0 to Zambia. So Zambia is off to the finals, whereas Ghana has to play now either Ivory Coast or Mali in the consolation round. It's probably going to end up being Mali. So Popo was kind of upset about that. You know, he said like, "Oh, he doesn't want to eat." He almost said, "Just you guys go. I'm going to sit here and drink." So yeah, it was kind of not as fun as I would. It was still fun, but not like I would hope. Um, yeah. So enough about what happened today. A little something. Well, kind of a poor segue into this, but yesterday I know. So Tuesday for those of you keeping track at home. I was talking to my mom and my brother back home, and a few other friends, and I don't know. Right now, as I'm filming this, again, it's now about 8:45 here. Um, I'm feeling kind of homesick. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I'm missing home. I'm missing all the people back home. Um, I don't know. Maybe that's just something that I'll get over once I'm a little bit more busy. Because right now, we're not as busy as I'm assuming we'll be. But I do miss you guys back home. So, like I've always said, keep up. Keep like I need the support from you guys. So if you, well, I don't want to sound like some kind of poor sound like love me, but you know, just you guys showing your support. I really do appreciate that. It really makes me feel cared about, and it doesn't completely take away the homesickness because that's not going to happen. I'm always going to miss all you guys back home. I really am, but yeah, the support it helps. It really does. It kind of makes me like, no, I'm coming back in 3 months, and these guys are all going to be here. So again, all the love and support that you guys have been showing me, I really appreciate it. That's all I wanted to talk about today. Again, thank you guys one last time for all the support. Mom, Dad, I love you. Grandma, if you're watching this, I love you. Connor, everyone, I love y'all. Yeah, and so that's everything. I'm Alex, and I'll see you guys later.